to the stream, guys. Do apologize about that. My internet died at the right moment, actually, when the race ended. So, do apologize about that. But we are going to the winning car, which is Nazareth's Alfa Romeo. There it is. What a great race, man! So that was a real good race to warm up to the GP4 race.
My throat is actually hurting.
That was chaotic. Really chaotic.
Yeah, what a race. Hopefully we'll get that kind of action in the GP divisions.
Oh, mate. Are you looking forward now in GP2 now that you're really looking forward to this?
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to every single one of these races coming up next week.
So if the guys are watching the stream now, which is hoping the podium winners as well, if you can add us on our PlayStation, that will be great, and then we'll get you added into the party for your beautiful interviewees. I mean, those races, Mansell, my goodness, you've been practicing with Baku now, and now you see this now, you want to practice some more, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I think it shows that defending and attacking is really important around Baku, especially in that start-finish straight. Yeah, I definitely need to get some practice in now to even be up there now. So yeah,
you and Morris will be working very hard.
Yeah. If we get that kind of dominance that we had in Monaco, obviously track position is important in Monaco, but in Baku it's the opposite. It's more about defending than attacking. But yeah, it's going to be, if we are going to be up there like 1 and 2 again, then we need to put in a lot of hard work to keep that momentum.
It's going to be fun, in my opinion. Baku is going to be one of those, because Baku, we saw there, it always provides such racing, and what we saw out there today was unbelievable. There were so many close fights, a few incidents here and there, but above all, Baku, it's got to be here to stay, isn't it, in Formula 1? It's been unbelievable. It's an unbelievable track.
You hardly get, because the cars can follow so closely to each other. That's because you don't really get any dirty air around here, and I think that's why the racing is so good around Baku, because you hardly get any dirty air at all.
It's one of those things, isn't it? That Baku always provides close racing, like I said before, the slipstream, or as Americans call it, the draft, as they call it.
Yeah,
it's like the same as NASCAR. It's like the same as NASCAR, innit? You get the tow, you get extra speed.
Yeah. One of the challenges as well, that you need to save your ERS in an important moment, because if you run out of ERS, you're just going to be like a slug on the straights. You won't be able to do anything if you don't have that ERS. So
Thank you, Nazareth. If you want to come
important.
If you want to come in for an interview, please say. We'd like to see you coming in. That would be great. If you don't want to come in, that's fine. That's by your preference. We're waiting for any confirmation for Nazareth. If he wants to come in. Sick. He's actually accepted. Okay, so Nazareth, unfortunately, we can't get you in. Yeah. We could get you in because of your settings. So if you can add us on one of our PlayStations, that would be great. And then we'll get you in for an interview, my man. We're actually going to speak to the winner that actually won this race in the Reserve Championship. So we would like to send you an invite, Nazareth, but like I said before, there's a bit of a communication problem, I would say. We'll try to get you in once more, actually. We'll get you in.
I did try to invite him, but yeah, it came up saying that I couldn't because of his settings.
Yeah, so Nazareth, if you could try and add this in from one of our PlayStation accounts, and then we can get you in. Actually, I got an idea. Hang on. If I go to my friends and add him to my friends list, I could do that. I am a clever man. 2 seconds, guys. While we get this lovely player in. There he is. It's Nazareth. There it is. Oh, what are you, apps? Well, that sort of backfired. I can't add him onto my friends list either. That's annoying. That is supremely irritating. That is. I can't add him in. I can't add him. I can't add him to my friends list. You absolute. Say something. So we're just waiting on that rest. That's all we're waiting for. It's SFR dash Oliver F1 with a capital O. And capital SFR. And the capital F and then a 1. So we're looking forward to Monday night, Mansell. Are we finally going to see Energy Down finally winning a race? Or is Sonic Hawk just going to come back in his fine form?
Yeah, it's going to be a close one between them three, I would say. Dan,
Always funny Shadowlands going to get his first win.
Yeah,
he's never won an SFR yet.
No, he hasn't, and I think he's only a couple of points away from first in the championship. So, if he actually wins the championship without winning a race this season, then yeah, imagine that if he can do that.
So, okay, Nazareth is okay. So it's capital SFR dash capital O and then low caps LIVER capital F then 1. But yeah, oh, you know what? I think it's about time now that Shadow actually won something here in SFR, aka a race. I think Baku is one of his strong opportunities here to get it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close between them three. It really is. Sonic will definitely want to be back up there, getting some decent points to be able to pull away in the championship if he can. But also, you've got the two Avataris wanting to try and get him to struggle a bit and hopefully get the win for themselves if they can. Because I don't think they're liking that Sonic Hawks are in first place at the moment, and I think one of them want them to be.
He actually said yesterday, didn't he? He's looking forward to Baku as well, isn't he? That's scary of a thought.
Yeah, I think Baku is probably one of the most favourite track for everyone, just because of how easy it's to overtake, how many close battles you get at Baku. It's just a really good track.
Okay, so Nazareth has sent me a friend request. Thank you very much. I will now get you into the party, my man, and we can get you in for your interview. So, let's finally get him in, Mansell, for the last time. For the last time. Because I want a break.
I need to lift my voice up for this.
You need to get yourself a bottle. You need to get a nice bottle, a nice bottle of water. I think that's what you need.
Yeah, I think I made a mistake there. I'm getting a glass of water during the race.
Next time you're on commentary, I think you need to prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't need water. I got a good strong voice. There we go.
2 years.
What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean?
You're used to commentating, and I've only been doing it for about a month.
There he is.
Hello?
Hello, Nazareth. So, have you got your voice settings to? Have you gone to your party settings and put your allow your voice to be shared? And if you just please check that before we start your interview, so everyone can hear you, and then we'll get things underway.
Okay, so it's allowed, I think.
Oh, sick. So, Nazareth, unbelievable race today, mate. How was it out there?
Well, at first I had my first quali, my first outlap. I lost some time in the first couple of corners, and then my second and third sectors were good, but my first was quite slow. So I tried to go into the pits again and get out as soon as possible, and I did that twice. My last outlap was very good. My PB was, I think, 138.4, So I did 137.4. I did 138.7. So it was a very good quali lap.
Senior pace right now is that is trembling the GP1 guys, our Premier Division, quaking their boots. So is this a good early impression? You could be going to the Prime Division of SFR GP1.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I would love to be one of those drivers. I know that the first GP is has a lot of very fast drivers. I came into this league. I tried to be a first GP driver, but I couldn't. I mean, there was no seat left, so yeah, I stayed as a reserve driver. But yeah, I hope that I can find a place into that division.
What do you think of the reserve championship in your mind, Nazareth? Is it a good idea that SFI is now doing this sort
Sure.
of thing to give you guys as reserves to give a chance?
Yeah, I mean, I know that there are some good drivers in the reserve championship, so they deserve to be, I mean, part a full-time drivers, and yeah, this is a good chance to show their, I mean, their pace, and yeah, they might have a chance.
And what about all the safety cars in the middle of the race, then, Nazareth? What was it like during that
Yeah.
period?
Well, it was. I got a little bit frustrated because I didn't know if I should pit or not. So whenever we had like three safety cars, I think, in three consecutive laps, that was very frustrated. And I tried to whenever I had the safety car, I tried to save those tires as much as I can, because I knew that people behind me who pitted, they will have more pace than me. So I tried to save them as much as I could, and it worked.
So now going to the next race. I believe it's Canada. I think it's Canada. I believe. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's most likely Canada. If it is Canada, one of your favorite circuits?
Not really. I used to struggle there a little bit, but yeah, I still have, I think, a good pace in Canada. Just the corners right there is are very tricky to pass, and yeah, I hope that I can have some good results.
Manso, you want to answer us?
I think you've answered all my questions that I was going to ask him. I was hoping he was going to give me the Canada question, but you've already done that, so.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough.
The end of this race was very interesting because we had some rain, so I didn't know if I should pit or not. So I stayed out and I tried to just cross the line. I was so slow at the couple last, I think, laps. So yeah, I was just praying that I can I mean make it to the end.
So yeah, Mansell, since you did race in GP1, have you got any advice to Nazareth if he does go into that division? Because you've already raced there.
Yeah, it's a really tough division. Let me tell you that. The field is probably one of the most closest field out of all SFR. So you really need to be up there every single lap.
Yeah.
Basically, just being up there, no mistakes at all, and then you would definitely be in for a good shot for a top 10 at least.
Yeah, sure.
It's a really
I'll do my
tough
best.
division.
I know. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
good
level
luck, man.
quality,
You
those
are gonna
things,
get
that's the level quality that they should not even be. They should be in esports, not even here.
esports, yeah.
But that we are lucky to have them in SFR. We're lucky to have them. But yeah, that'll be it for the Reserves Championship. That was a good little taster for Baku, we should say the least. Join us on Monday, 7:30,
Sure.
and then we'll be going into the main competition, Mansell, for GP4. So join me and Tim, when we commentate the stars in GP4, and see Mansell on a Wednesday to see how he gets on in his in his third race in GP2 with Morris in GP2. So see you all guys for Monday 7:30. SFR is lights out and bye bye.